Hello students, discussing the mock test number 113 and 114. I hope that your highest priority, you are giving highest priority for the NCERT part plus your notes, recalling them again and again, whatever mistakes, conceptual errors or silly mistakes you have done by this time, you have gone through it also, and simultaneously you are keeping your mind relaxed, no negative feeling, no negative discussions with anyone. ठीक है, then you can go through this selective discussion, good questions which are relatively somewhat important, NCERT questions also, along with some new reactions. That is the main priority of the or main purpose of this discussion. That is why it is a selective discussion. So if you have time, then you can go through these discussion questions. So question number 1, this is somewhat new reaction, maybe generally not covered or generally not discussed too much. One example or two example you have got through it. So in the first example you can see it is unsaturated carbon compound with Grignard reagent plus CuBr. The product formed and then water acidic medium hydrolysis. So in the first one, this information is that if you have Grignard reagent with CuBr, it generates organocuprates. Means here it is CH3, it forms CH3 twice Cu, okay, and it will be outside MgBr. Yes, this type of R2Cu, we can say R2Cu MgBr. Now this is a milder reagent as compared to Grignard. So then what happens? We know that Grignard reagent with carbonyl compound gives directly nucleophilic addition. On this oxygen, if we mark it as 1, 2, 3, 4. So here O minus will form, and if only Grignard is there, then quickly R minus will attack here. R, which is having highly polar negative charge, so it will attack here. It is considered to be 1,2 addition. But due to this organocuprates, it is milder and it undergoes majorly 1,4 addition, which means this shifts there, then this bond shifts there, and on this carbon one CH3 will attack. So after the first step, the product formed will be like this, O minus with MgBr or something, and here you can put this one and there is CH3. Remember, it is milder, that is why. If this is just like Gilman reagent, just like Gilman's reagent. Okay? If you take Grignard reagent, it is stronger, it will undergo majorly 1,2 addition. One I have already marked, 1, 2, 3, 4. And after this H plus H2O, what happens? It simply forms their OH. Now it is enol form, and we know that enol form is unstable, quickly undergoes tautomerism, and you can write its tautomeric form. Here it will become double bond O, this becomes minus, it gains H plus, and that is the final major product. Okay? If you want to listen, you can listen it again. Second question. In question number 2, already we have done several times, but it is important. That is why I am keep on discussing this question, which is here requiring some stereo. On the basis of stereo only you can answer this question, maintaining the stereo. So BH3THF, we know it is anti-Markovnikov addition on this carbon. Which carbon? On this carbon H will go and here OH will come finally. Now here, if I write OH above the plane, we know H will also be above the plane, syn addition, and CH3 automatically becomes down the plane. Clear? Plus other possibility, both HOH below the plane, CH3 above the plane. So depending on that, you have to answer that question given in the NTA app. By considering that way only you will get the answer. Question number 3, that arrangement is given, think about it. I am explaining in less time, we will cover this discussion. Ketone NaBH4 with CH3OH. In short, it is reduction, it forms ol, that is alcohol. Okay? With HBr, we know alcohol with HBr, simply it will be forming H2O release, Br minus will attack. Mg ether, it forms Grignard reagent, and when Grignard reagent reacts with HCHO, it forms this minus will attack here, it forms CH2OH. You are listening it. If you have any doubt, you can listen it again, or maybe by this time you quickly understand it also. After that, PCC, primary alcohol, undergoes formation of aldehyde. So final answer is this one. Question number 4, which of the following compounds can be used for the preparation of beta hydroxy acid? Okay, these are the options given: Perkin reaction, Reformatsky reaction, aldol condensation, Claisen condensation. So among them we have to select the best option which can be used to prepare the beta hydroxy acid. Okay, think about the Perkin reaction. You have done Perkin reaction in the notes also. and in the carbonyl compounds also it is covered. In that reaction you get, if you take benzaldehyde and this that which is acetic anhydride in its salt, then you get cinnamic acid. By any way you will not get there beta hydroxy acid. Okay. Then Reformatsky I have already explained here. I'll explain it. Aldol condensation. Aldol condensation, we know it gives a beta hydroxy ketone. It does not give beta hydroxy carboxylic acid. Claisen condensation. In Claisen condensation, if you remember, we have done Claisen ester condensation. It gives beta keto ester. It gives beta keto ester, but not beta hydroxy acid. Now in Reformatsky reaction, what happens? This is ketone or carbonyl compound with alpha haloester, Br at alpha position. It is not given in NCERT, so less priority, but here it is discussed, so I am also picking it up so that you can quickly understand what is the Reformatsky reaction. Alpha haloester with carbonyl compound, it in presence of zinc, and solvents are toluene or benzene, and second step is H2O. Now what happens here? Just like Grignard reagent, with zinc it forms CH2ZnBr. Just think like Grignard reagent, that RMgX is there, R is having partial negative charge. Similarly, here zinc will be introduced between them, carbon will get minus charge. This carbon will attack on the carbonyl carbon, O becomes minus, and after addition of water it simply becomes OH. And what is the product formed? RCr, O minus will take H plus, OH, CH2COR. Now if you do hydrolysis, acid catalyzed or base catalyzed reaction, then it will be hydrolysis of ester, because with simple water it is not possible to, or it is not favorable to form acid from the ester. We always take either acid catalyzed reaction or base catalyzed reaction. So finally after acidic medium hydrolysis you will get what? You will get this converted to acid and becomes beta hydroxy carboxylic acid by Reformatsky reaction. Till that point it is Reformatsky reaction, and if we do hydrolysis, base catalyzed or acid catalyzed reaction, it will give beta hydroxy acid. So answer is B. Now next question is fifth. I have not written the statement exactly, I have simply converted into the reaction. This is the reaction given: alkyl halide with diethyl malonate in presence of strong base ethoxide, it forms a product, then hydrolysis done and then heating. Second next example, benzoic acid, first step, second step, third and fourth. Try to write the answer. I am explaining first one. This reaction I have covered in the notes. In the notes you can check. This reaction covered in the carboxylic acid, that ethoxide ion is a base, it will take alpha hydrogen from there, which is active methylene carbon, and this will substitute this one. This will attack here CH3, CH2, CH, and that whole combination will be there, right? So I am directly writing here, after this first step, it forms CH3, CH2, CH like this. Done. Then after hydrolysis, first step, we know ester undergoes hydrolysis to give respective carboxylic acid. Okay, and heating, now recall which are the points we have done. Geminal dicarboxylic acid on heating releases one carboxylic acid as CO2, so you will get CO2 evolved and you will get butanoic acid. So among these, when you read this question, you can understand statement type. It was, I am simply reframing it so that we can cover maximum questions here. Otherwise, in writing the statement, it will take time. Next question, benzoic acid nitration is done at meta position, NO2 will be there. Then SnHCl, NO2 converted to NH2. That means 1 and 3 positions, one at first position carboxylic, at third position NH2. NaNO2HCl, disodium salt formed, and after that H2O heat, it simply gives benzene. So the product will be, boiling with water gives phenol. So the product will be on first carbon COH, on third carbon OH. Done. Again listen if you want, otherwise it is an easy question. Only thing is that 4 steps are mentioned. Next question is this one. This one, hydroboration oxidation, PCC, and this reagent is mentioned, so I am explaining it here. It is which reaction? Wittig reaction. You prepare alkene by this way. How? Take the carbonyl compound with Wittig reagent, that is triphenyl phosphine double bond CH R dash. This is phosphorus ylide also say, but again this is extra reaction, you can say. In JEE it is taught separately. Wittig reaction, important reaction, but in NEET generally not required, but here given, so I am discussing it. that here how to write the product. Carbonyl compound with this Wittig reagent, you will consider that carbon will be like minus, just write the product, P will be plus. Mechanism I am not explaining, no use here. Simply this minus forms bond with carbon. So you can take this with oxygen with phosphorus and this carbon with another carbon. The product formed RCr double bond R dash, sorry, double bond CH R dash. Alkene ban gaya, and then remaining will be PH3 P double bond O. So here simply oxygen combined with phosphorus and carbon, double bond carbon combined with carbon, giving you alkene formation. So use this information now. After hydroboration oxidation, it will give us what? It will give anti-Markovnikov addition. So here it will be OH. After first PCC, PCC will convert it into CHO. Okay. Then with Wittig reaction, Wittig reagent, this CH2 will combine with carbon here. So I am writing the product directly. This becomes CH double bond CH2. Among these options, then you can easily find what is the correct option. Okay, the next question is you have to find out what are the reactants taken and final product is given. So here you can easily answer it, that here it is. This is the carbonyl compound is there, alpha beta unsaturated firstly, and KOH alkaline medium. After this it is forming alpha beta unsaturated. It means it is aldol condensation, and it is aldol condensation. So you know that before the dehydration, it is what? Before dehydration in aldol, it is beta hydroxy, and before that you know that this carbon should have attacked on the carbonyl carbon. That's why we get beta hydroxy after first step. That means here what should be there? It should be PHCHO plus this carbon which is attacking. This carbon which is attacking, it should be pentane 3O. It should be pentane 3O. So that is the answer. You can again think about it. Next question number 9th. Here it is beta keto acid given. With beta keto acid, this is star marked. Star marked means it is an isotope. Carbon labeling is done. Labeled carbon. So firstly after heating, beta keto acids after heating releases carbon dioxide, COH removed as CO2, and you get ketone. So this part will be removed and you will get PHC double bond O CH3. This is still labeled carbon with this one, CO2 evolved, not with the CO2. CO2 is from normal carbon 12. Then after I2NaOH, iodoform test. In iodoform test, you know that methyl ketones, this carbon CH3 will finally leave in the form of CHI3. That means labeled carbon is with iodoform plus salt of the benzoic acid. In next question, it is alcohol given with PBr3. I am explaining one by one, or if you want, you can think of alcohol with PBr3. It gives bromo here, Br will be there. Then Mg ether means Grignard will form. So after the first and second, it forms PHCH2 MgBr, right? After that epoxide, you have done already this reaction. It is delta minus, it will attack there, and ring opening takes place like this. So PHCH2, this carbon CH2, this carbon CH2, and O minus. After this, it gains H plus. Okay, that is the first one. Second one was multi-step reaction. Multi-step reactions can be asked easily in the NTA questions also, or sorry, NEET paper also. So here you can see it is hydroboration oxidation, which is anti-Markovnikov addition. So here double bond will be cleaved on this carbon OH, right? Finally, after PCC, it becomes ketone. Secondary alcohol becomes keto. So here it becomes keto, yes. Then CH3MgBr, you've already done this reaction, nucleophilic addition, and it will give, ketone will give tertiary alcohol. That means CH3 there, and it forms O minus, which takes H plus after second step. Next reaction is carbonyl compound KOH CH3 OH heat. Now simply recall in aldehydes or ketones which reaction you have done with KOH, that is aldol. So simply it is intramolecular aldol condensation. It is already done in your notes, so revise that reaction. Simply it forms alpha, H will be released, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it will attack here, and ring formation after heating, dehydration is there. So this exactly example we have done in the notes as well in the videos. 14th question is PHCN HCl H2O, that means hydrolysis done, ठीक है, carboxylic acid form benzoic acid. After second step it forms benzoyl chloride. Benzoyl chloride, that means PHCOCl, and then with alcohol Cl will leave and it gives ester. Which ester? O or 3 carbon. That ester will be formed. Okay, 13th question is there, I missed that one. 13th question is what? Which can be oxidized by H2O2. This reaction or this extra information we have covered in the previous mock test. I don't remember that mock test, but I think last 10 or 15 tests, one reaction was the direct reaction. It was there that H2O2 oxidizes which carboxylic acid? That carboxylic acid which contains beta hydrogen, that can be oxidized by H2O2. So malonic acid is what? Malonic acid is this one. No beta hydrogen, it will merge. Acetic acid, alpha, no beta. Oxalic, no beta. Propanoic acid, yes, here you will get the alpha beta, yes, beta hydroxy carboxylic acid. So again, this is not useful reaction as per NCERT, but here they have given it twice, so again I am repeating it. It oxidizes carboxylic acid, which one? H2O2, and which carboxylic? Which contains beta hydrogen. 15th question, again one information which is about Fenton's reagent. So here firstly NaCnHCl, it is simply cyanohydrin. After hydrolysis it forms CH3, CHOH and COOH. If you remember, this is lactic acid. Important it is by name. Fenton's reagent will oxidize alpha hydroxy acid to alpha carbonyl. That means it is a 2-oxopropanoic acid, and important common name is pyruvic acid. Yes. So among these options, select that one which is lactic acid formed, and then it will oxidize by Fenton's reagent. What is Fenton's reagent? It is ferrous sulfate or ferrous acetate with H2O2. It is Fenton's reagent. Mild oxidizing agent. Rarely you get to know about this reagent anywhere in the modules, but here it is used, so I am mentioning it as per the requirement. 16th question is, now remember in 16th question, the question is about the increasing order of the reactivity, increasing order of activity, and that is the option given. Now answer is given on the basis of acidic strength. That's why if that type of question is there, increasing order of activity among the following compounds, use acidic strength concept. So here it is alcohol, it is all are carbons. We know that generally oxygen is more acidic than carbons. Here the point is, this is pentanol, in which there is a carbon chain is hydrophobic part or hydrocarbon part is more, electron releasing part. So there will be two possibilities. Either you write first, second. Why this second? Because we know after the loss of this one it becomes aromatic. So it is one of the strongest carbon base, one of the strongest carbon acid, this one. Why? Because of the loss of H plus it becomes aromatic, cyclopentadienyl ion. So one possibility is that you consider first, that is 2, 4, terminal alkyne more than alkene. So 2, 4, 3, 1. But they have given not this option, they have given only one option which is relevant for us, that this is maximum, which is 4th, then 2, then alkyne, which is 3, and then 1. And even by values also I checked that yes, it is 16 and it is 16.84. Ultimately values are not important for you to remember, not at all. Only thing is, out of the two possibilities, try to eliminate it on the basis of these two. If this is given more, it is less, and no other option given with 2 and 4. So that means only answer will be 4, 2, 3, 1. Next question is, which solvent will dissolve the dioxygen in appreciable amount? Which solvent among them? First option is 1, 2, 3 trihydroxybenzene or pyrogallol. I think you remember this part, that oxygen is determined qualitatively by pyrogallol, just like phenols. If you remember in the last mock test we have done, phenol undergoes aerial oxidation to form quinones. So it is also just like derivative of phenol, 1, 2, 3 trihydroxybenzene or pyrogallol, 3 OH groups continuously. So it also undergoes oxidation and forms quinone. So this is used for the qualitative determination of oxygen. Water is not used, other options are not used. Why I am explaining it or considering it here because this is information for qualitative analysis of oxygen is done by pyrogallon. Okay, thank you.